Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Ever told on a nigga?
Nope.
Ever squeeze a trigger?
Yep.
Ever set a nigga up?
Nope.
Ever help a nigga how he's down on his luck?
Yep.
Good in my paw. All the stuff that man was saying in that song. You still sell dope? Now you cleaning up a bar of soap? But anyway, what's up, everybody? What's going on? This is the Two Different Styles show, aka your girl's favorite show.
AKA, we got the podcast game on lock.
And I'm your host. I go by the name of Ghost. Got a new nickname for me.
What's up?
Ghost, aka Miami Ronnie.
Miami Ronnie. Oh, okay. So you gonna be damn near dead when this is over with. Hey, he was drinking so much. Well, they all was, but he was really getting it in every night.
Yeah, I just need a girl named Sammy, and I need to be able to tell her I love her, and then 30 minutes later call her a bitch.
Run, stop.
what? He's like, I've been with you 1 year. I've had the two other girls I was with, they cook for me. I've been with you 1 year, and you ain't cooked me for me one night. You fucking spoiled bitch.
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, remember his Hydroxycut commercial? Hi, my name is Ronnie, and you need to get Hydroxycut. He had the most monotone, most bored voice of all time. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking on that shit.
And then, of course, I got my co-host with me.
Just call me Mike the Situation.
Yeah, I was about to say the black situation.
Yeah, the black situation. Remember how he always used to have his glasses down, looking around the club like,
And he was like 30 in the club at that time.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, but anyway, so what we're going to be getting into today is we're going to be talking about the NBA offseason, all the player movement that's been going on, who we, some of the key signings that we liked, and some of the ones that we didn't like. Talk about the teams that I guess have been kind of like the biggest winners so far. Before we get into all that, though, like always, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. That way we can keep bringing this great content. Now, situation. What have you thought about like this off season with all the player movement? Do you like seeing player movement? Do you not? Like, what's your take on it?
Yeah, I like the player movement. It's always nice to have some change in the NBA, and a lot of guys are making moves that you really didn't see coming. Like Montrezl Harrell, he went to the rival Lakers.
Yeah, bringing that 2.9
yeah
playoff performance.
Also,
I don't know if he averaged 22.9, but it was something low.
Yeah, he wasn't doing shit. But this is after he said that he was the next Dennis Rodman.
Oh, brother, this
very
guy
disrespectful.
stinks.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most disrespectful things. Like,
yeah, but I'm really liking the moves that are being made. How about you? How you feel about 'em?
I like the movement. It's always, like you said, it's nice to see change in the NBA. Because it was getting a little ugly. To me, by far, this is probably one of the worst seasons I've viewed as like a viewer of the NBA. Like, for real, I mean, it just wasn't exciting.
Yeah,
it was very narrative based, and it just the play was stale. There just really wasn't any excitement about it. Of course, you didn't have the Splash Brothers. You didn't have Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving was pretty much out majority of the year.
yeah.
Zion really didn't even play much. Really, other than Ja Morant, there really wasn't too much. To me, there wasn't too much exciting. I mean, and then Luka Doncic. That was about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. I definitely like the movement though. What's some of the key signings you've noticed?
One of the key signings I noticed was Charlotte when they got Gordon Hayward, signed him to a 4-year, $120 million deal. That's a great pickup for them. Somebody that's a little older, has playoff experience. Can really be a elder statesman to the younger guys on the team.
He can't be that old though. Like
He's like 30 something. That's old in the NBA now.
Oh yeah, that is.
But
I don't even feel like he's 30 something.
Yeah, he's 30. Think about it, bro. Remember that Butler game? That was 2010. So he was in his 20s back then.
Yeah.
So he got to be in his 30s.
I just don't know
now.
what class he was in though.
I think it was the 2010 class.
No, like I'm talking about like college class. Like I don't know if he was like a junior or.
No, I think he was a senior.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he's probably like 30, 31, something like that. 32 maybe. That was a great pickup for them. Because they're really trying to make a push and get to the playoffs. Another signing was Ibaka going to the Clippers for 2 years.
Yeah, like I like that move, like because that definitely helps with like their center position.
Yeah,
but I mean they need somebody that can create off the dribble.
You got Paul George, man. What you mean, playoff P?
we're talking about a guy that hit the side of the backboard in a wide open 3
in an elimination game.
Like, this dude really hit the side of a backboard. Hey, just think about that. Like, I don't even think I could do it if I tried.
I don't know what to say about that, man, for real. But other big time signings, the Raptors, they kept
Van
Fleet.
Van Fleet.
Yeah,
or Fleet.
4-year, $85 million deal.
He's pretty solid.
Yeah, he's a solid player.
Yeah, like he was struggling in the playoffs the year they won it, but then he showed up in the finals.
Yeah,
in a big way. But yeah, that was a good nice little signing for them.
Another signing, De'Aaron Fox, he signed a 5-year, $163 million deal with the Kings. How do you feel about that?
I like De'Aaron Fox, but I don't know if he's that dude for real. Like, I can see him starting on a championship team, but I don't know. Like, I just don't think he's really that dude. Like, at best, I think he's like a third option on a championship team. Like the Kings, I don't know what's going on with the Kings. They have so much talent, but they just don't do anything.
Yeah, another big signing. Austin Rivers went to the Knicks. 1-year deal.
He just made me glad his dad saved his career.
Yeah, definitely.
He would have been out the league if he wouldn't have been able to go to the Clippers that 1 year. Probably lost that series for him against the Rockets. Cause remember when he did the little Harden celebration? It was all downhill after that.
Yeah, I remember that.
When he stirred the pot.
Yeah, because everybody was just like, dude, you suck. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Were we watching that game?
No, we weren't watching that game. We were watching the game 6 remember the Rockets were down by like 20 going into like the fourth quarter or something like that.
Yeah.
And
and they came back.
Yeah, because Josh Smith just turned into Ray Allen all of a sudden. You know what the crazy thing about that game was?
What?
I don't even think James Harden played in the fourth quarter.
Now I think about it, I don't think he did.
Yeah.
It says a lot about James Harden.
Well, that was when Kevin McHale was coaching, too.
Yeah.
Which, that was probably one of the worst decisions the Rockets made, letting him go.
Yeah.
One signing, like I like the Avery Bradley signing. I thought that was a pretty good signing. Yeah. I thought they needed somebody like that. Like, it makes up for losing Jay Crowder. I mean, because they still got Iguodala, I think.
Yeah, but he on his last leg.
Yeah, it's about over for him.
Yeah.
But I mean, just having like a basketball IQ like Iguodala though in the locker room, that's always a good help. Isn't Udonis Haslem still on the team?
Yeah, I remember one of my homies just like he basically like a grad assistant at this point that plays with the team.
Hey, give it up to Udonis Haslem. Still getting them checks.
Yeah.
And they ain't played a minute since 2012. No, ain't played a minute since LeBron left.
Yeah.
I think he spent his whole like basketball career in Florida.
Yeah, he's from Miami.
Yeah, like he went to Florida and played for the Gators, and then he got drafted by the Heat. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like how ironic is that?
Yeah.
But anyway, getting back to some of these signings. The Suns picking up Jay Crowder, I thought that was pretty good because that gives no more excuses for Devin Booker.
Yeah, don't forget Chris Paul.
Yeah, them trading for Chris Paul, which I thought that was just a waste of a trade.
Yeah.
Because if the Clippers, the Clippers really should have gone after him hard, I think, because they needed a ball handler, somebody that can like spread the offense around. Because obviously Paul George don't know what the hell he's doing in the playoffs. And I mean, it's great.
Reggie Jackson either. He's fucking horrible.
This is the dude that left the Thunder because he was complaining because he felt like he was a starter point guard.
I remember at one point of the bubble, Kawhi passed him the ball and he like fumbled it or dribbled it and did some dumb shit. And they walking back to the bench at the timeout and you could read Kawhi's voice. He was just like, "I didn't pass the ball for that dumb shit."
I always feel like Kawhi is gonna regret leaving the Raptors.
It looks like it right now.
Yeah, right now. I'll see what it looks like next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely no more excuses for Devin Booker. Like you got Chris Paul now. Like you got to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And you got Aiden coming back.
Yeah. And now you got Jay Crowder, somebody can play defense too on the wing, and knock down the three. So I mean, really no.
Is Bane still on that team?
I don't know if he's still on the team. I mean, I'm assuming he still is. But I mean, there's no excuse on it for him anymore. Is he?
Yeah, for right now, yeah.
Okay. Surprisingly, the Lakers have actually had a pretty good offseason signing people.
Yeah, they re-signed KCP. I don't know why the fuck they did that, but they got Wesley Matthews.
Well, you already know why. You should know why.
Why?
I think isn't he on Clutch Sports?
Oh well, yeah, that's gonna get you in. Yeah, they signed KCP, $40 million 3-year deal. Montrezl Harrell,
Wesley
Matthews.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. That's not too bad. I mean, helps their bench, gets them a little bit younger.
Yeah.
The Sixers haven't done terribly. I mean, they got Seth Curry. They traded for him. And, I mean, they traded for Danny Green. But Danny Green ain't hit a jumper since he played for the Spurs.
Yeah.
I mean, he brings defense, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. And then
the Sixers, yeah, they got Dwight.
Yeah, like, that was the most random trade ever. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that was the most random signing ever. Like, why the hell did they sign him? Because there was rumors that the Warriors were gonna go after him, but I guess they were like,
they're trying to go after Marc Gasol.
I don't think Toronto's gonna let that go. I don't see that happening. A team that's kind of, I don't know, kind of a little bit mind-boggling to me right now is the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, they got Drew Holiday. I mean, granted, like, they had to give up a decent amount. Like, they had to give up both their point guards with Bledsoe and George Hill. But, granted, you know, if I had to choose between Drew Holiday or Eric Bledsoe, I mean,
that's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah.
George Hill, I don't think they really should have gave up because I think he's a solid point guard. And then I don't even know what's going on with this Bogdanovich trade because, like, I heard he was traded, then, like, the trade is not going through, and I don't know. And then, of course, they signed Tristan Thompson. And I'm like, y'all already have Brooke and Robin Lopez. Like, what do you need Tristan Thompson?
Yeah, Boston got him.
Who?
Tristan Thompson.
Oh, Boston got him?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the Bucks signed him.
Nah, Boston got him.
Then the Blazers, they got Enes Kanter back, but it's like, why do they got like 3 centers now?
Yeah.
Like, what? So I guess they're gonna look to trade somebody, at least 2 of those guys.
Or they're really just gonna try to, get a lot of big men for Giannis in the playoffs.
No, the Trailblazers. I mean, they ain't got to worry about Giannis.
Oh, I thought you talking about my bad. I thought you talking about the Celtics still. Never mind. But what you say? Oh yeah, they do got a lot of big men.
They got Cantor, Nurkic, and Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do you need all them centers? Like, ain't nobody getting centers like that in the league.
Well,
no
they
more.
need to get rid of Whiteside because he fucking sucked in the bubble.
Yeah. Well, I think they need to get rid of him, and then they need to go ahead and trade CJ
McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum. Because I mean, they've had that team together way too freaking long, and they just need to go ahead and break up that duo. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's time to break it up because it's obvious that they're never going to win anything or come close. And you got two guards that want to get their shots up. So yeah, might as well just break it up because it's not getting any better for them.
Yeah, basically. I like the move that New Orleans made getting Steven Adams.
Yeah, that's a very solid pickup right there.
Yeah, because he's just gonna whoop him up some ass.
Yeah,
when he get it, because
that dude is a brick wall. You are not moving him at all.
No, but that was definitely like something they needed, like a for real like center, like just because I mean Derek Favors. Let's keep it real, he was not that dude for them. Like I understand why they picked him up, but nah.
And he's somebody that can protect Zion if Zion gets hit hard.
Oh, he's definitely gonna protect him.
Yeah.
I don't know what Westbrook was thinking during the bubble when it
it was talking shit.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, well, Westbrook gonna talk crazy to anybody. Like, it don't matter what the situation is, he gonna get his shit off. I remember when they was getting beat by the Lakers, they down by like 23.
No, it was the Warriors.
No, it was the Lakers in the bubble. They down by 23. He telling motherfuckers, y'all better double me. And LeBron just laughed at him like he's just like, come on, man. But yeah. Steven Adams is a very solid player. He brings rebounding and a lot of toughness to any team he's on.
They needed it. Because it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Zion next year. If they're just going to let him loose. Because you already know they're going to want to put him in the dunk contest.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because they wanted to put him in it this year, but he got injured.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely looking to do that. I'm surprised John Morant didn't do it.
He probably waiting for Zion to do it. Maybe, I don't know. You know how these players are funny about the dunk contest nowadays. They've been trying to get they try to get LeBron in it for what?
A decade. I remember when it was at the All-Star game or whatever, and it was a dunk contest, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm preliminarily putting myself in the dunk contest next year," and you could tell he was drunk, but yeah, he said that, and I was just like, see, the fact that he says preliminary just shows that he's not going to do it, and he didn't do it.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I probably wouldn't really want to see LeBron in the dunk contest.
Yeah, because, I mean, you seen this dunk contest in high school?
He did the same dunk from 3 different angles.
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of Russell Westbrook, what do you think about this whole situation that's going on in Houston? Westbrook asking out, and I guess Harden's asking out now.
Well, my thing is this: Westbrook knows that Harden just isn't that dude. If you watch the Game 7 against OKC, he was out there bullshitting. Westbrook and Covington carried that team offensively, and Harden was just out there just doing what he normally does. I remember he was sitting down for a long amount of time in that game. So I pretty much think that Westbrook has realized that I can't win with this dude. But at the same time, Westbrook is part of the problem too, because he's just, even in his age now, he's just always just 100 miles per hour, going.
100 miles of running.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like he turned over the ball in I think it was Game 6 of that series against OKC. He was going 100 miles per hour and just threw it out of bounds. He can't shoot anywhere on the court. He's just he's not a great passer. He's pretty much done, honestly, in my opinion. I mean, did you see how much he was getting his shot blocked by LeBron?
Yeah.
LeBron was beating this shit left and right. His athleticism is fading away. So, Harden, I mean, Westbrook, I mean, he's declining too, but he just can't play with Harden, and I feel him on that because Harden always folds when you need him.
Yeah. It's just a weird situation. I mean, you know, Westbrook came out and he was just like, I want out. Like, and I mean, I guess they're gonna try and trade him somewhere. I don't know. I don't think too many teams are really interested because I mean, he doesn't really fit anywhere. I mean, pretty much he can only go to the Knicks. I mean, that's like just because the Knicks need somebody to, I mean, kind of draw
do
attention.
anything.
Yeah, draw some kind of attention up there. Charlotte said they were kind of interested, but if I was Charlotte, I wouldn't do it. That'd be the worst move ever for them.
Yeah, because that's going to kill the development of the younger players.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want Malik Monk on your team running on the court celebrating. But I was pretty surprised too after Harden asked out, and then like I guess they got this whole he wants to go to the Nets thing, which I don't know how you feel about like Harden being on the Nets.
There's not enough basketballs for that. Honestly, I don't even think KD and Kyrie are gonna really mesh well together. Adding Harden into the picture is gonna make it even worse.
Supposedly, they say Kyrie don't want Harden there.
Yeah, of course not, because Kyrie.
That's a rumor, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really blame him because there can only be one ball handler. Somebody else is gonna have to play off the ball.
Yeah, it was just really weird. I mean, to me, like I said, I don't think it'd probably be the best trade, but I think Harden, like the Sixers, should try and do that deal for Harden. Give up Ben Simmons and maybe somebody else, a draft pick or something for Harden, and see what Harden and Embiid do together. Because obviously it ain't going to work with Simmons and Embiid. So you need to do something else. And I know Daryl Morey's apparently wanted to try and make that trade, but I don't know how much Houston wants to make that trade. Because Houston's kind of holding back. Because really they don't have to trade Harden because he's still signed for him for 2 more years. So they really don't, he really can't force his way out unless he does like Anthony Davis and just stop showing up.
Yeah, remember when his last game there, he had on the little Looney Tunes shirt. That's all, folks.
Davis did that?
Yeah, he did that his last game. He was walking through the arena and he had on "That's all, folks" shirt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Should have called.
Because you know how these NBA players do now. They don't actually, say shit anymore. They wear these little T-shirts and stuff to give out little messages and shit.
What the heck?
Yeah,
that's
really some weak ass, petty ass shit. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but definitely it's cool seeing all this player movement. It's gonna be very interesting with that storyline during the NBA season with James Harden and Westbrook. Because I think, do you think Westbrook will get traded before the season starts?
Yeah, I think he'll get traded before the season starts. They're not gonna have him on the team any more longer. They're gonna trade him before the season starts.
Yeah, it's just a matter of who's gonna want to actually do that trade.
Yeah, who really wants to deal with that, honestly? Because he said he wants a role similar to the role he had in OKC.
So what? You just get the ball and just jack it all the time?
Yeah.
I don't know. But didn't you were telling me though that speaking of people wanting out, didn't you told me what John Wall wants out of Washington?
Yeah, I saw that early today. He wants out of Washington, and he's kind of pissed about the whole Westbrook and Wall trade, the rumors that were going around. So he just wants out, and I'm just like,
dude,
bro,
you ain't played in 2 years.
Yeah, you haven't played 2 years. And then when you was playing, you couldn't hit a fucking jump shot.
Couldn't throw a penny into the ocean.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know, man. It's like Kentucky players, they draft a lot of players into the league, but they don't really live up to their potential, except for AD.
Yeah, or they just have like 1 or 2 good seasons, and then you don't hear from them anymore.
Yeah, that's
why everybody was talking about Tyler Herro, and I'm like, hey, pump the brakes. I mean, yeah, he played really good during the playoffs, but let's see what he does when teams are actually more prepared for him.
Yeah,
because there's been so many rookies that had so many players that had really great rookie years, and then when teams are actually waiting for him or making a game plan for him. They don't live up to the hype necessarily. But I don't know. That was just when you told me about John Wall wanting out, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, dude, you like for real? I thought the man retired. Like I really thought he retired like the past season because like when the season started and he went on the court, like I was like, okay, well I guess he's still kind of hurt. And then like halfway through the season, like I wasn't hearing about him like any like time that he was coming back. So I was like, well, I guess he must have retired. I just didn't know it or something. Because that's what I just thought. And I guess now he's coming back next year or something like that, or this year. Right?
Yeah, he's coming back this year. From what I've heard, he's actually in really great shape. And
I would hope so. He's been out 2 years.
He's been in really great shape. He still looks good. That's just what I heard. But we gotta wait and see. I just never really been big on John Wall's game like that. I mean, he can score, but he's not a leader. He has low IQ, and he can't fucking shoot.
Yeah, basically. But hey, that's what the team likes. Like, I mean,
yeah.
If I was Bradley Beal, though, I'd be trying to find a way out.
For real.
That's the person that really needs to be trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he really is gonna try and get out of there. But I guess we'll see. You think anybody during the season is gonna want to force their way out, or you think there's like any blockbuster trades that could happen?
I say outside of Giannis, I say Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons, you think he'll be out of there?
Yeah, I don't think him and Embiid really mesh that well, like you said earlier, and I feel like he'll definitely force a trade out of there.
If he's motivated.
Yeah, if he's motivated, yeah. Because he don't give a fuck about nothing. He just whatever.
He cares about the Kardashians.
Yeah.
One thing we didn't talk about, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, that was tragic, man.
Yeah, what do you think about the Warriors now? What do you think that they're gonna be about next year?
Well, they're gonna be a contender. They're just not gonna get to the championship because Klay is that dude, man. We didn't see him go off plenty of times. I don't know what it is with them game sixes, man, but he just always shows out, man. He's clutch. He plays defense. He brings a lot to that team. So yeah, they'll make the playoffs, but they're not gonna make a championship run, without Klay. But they did sign Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, then Kent Bazemore, that was a pretty good pickup too. Yeah, like it just really hurt me a lot when you told me about him getting injured. I was like, dang, I was really looking forward to like watching the Warriors next year. I can't be excited about watching the Bulls.
I mean, y'all got Zach LaVine, man. Come on, bro. He ain't trash, bro. 20-point scorer.
Yeah, but we're not even close to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like, he ain't that dude either. They need to just go ahead and just blow up that team too. I think. Go ahead and see what you can get for Zach LaVine. Definitely get Otto Porter out of there.
Yeah.
This is the same dude that lost his man and was a Shaq and a Fool legend. But I don't know. I guess I'm going to watch the Hornets next year. I mean, or something. I don't know what. Or the Nets. Because, I'm like Kyrie Irving. He's one of my favorite players. But
yeah, Duke.
Yeah, the brotherhood is real.
Yeah,
we actually stay in the league and have more than one good season.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Duke players don't do shit in the league.
Come on, man. Kyrie Irving.
Okay, that's one.
Jason Tatum.
Two.
Brandon Ingram.
Oh, you could throw in Luol Deng. He was an all-star. Play for your Bulls as well.
I know. Yeah, I remember that time, and Yeah.
Damn, you're not gonna give no credit.
Nah, he's straight. Yeah, I mean it's whatever. It's whatever. Anyway, yeah, Brandon Ingram,
Okay.
Zion,
Oh yeah, Zion. Yeah. Okay.
R.J. Barrett.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, he's averaging 20 and 10. What else you want to do? But I mean, they like all the players nowadays. They say Luke Kennard. I mean, he just got to the Clippers.
Yeah.
Frank Jackson,
Okay.
Jahlil Okafor, he's still in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Duke players, we get in the league, we stay in the league,
Yeah.
even if we are just a role player.
Yeah.
It's better than just getting 20 and 20 and asking what else you want me to do,
Yeah.
or not being able to post up Dante Cunningham.
Yeah. Cat, if you're listening right now, you're probably not. Get in the weight room, bruh. Work on your lower body. There's no reason why you're 6'10" and can't back down anybody.
That was pathetic watching that video. Nothing funnier than the meme with him and Cousins.
Yeah, man, Cousin's just looking at him like a big brother look at his little brother like, really, bro? Like, the fuck you doing?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I don't know. I definitely don't have any expectations for the Timberwolves next year.
I ain't had expectations for them since Latrell Sprewell, Sam Cassell,
Kevin Garnett.
Wally Zerbiak.
That's a name you don't hear often.
Yeah.
I remember that team. I really
Troy
like.
Hudson.
Yeah, I was about to-
Clarksville.
Really?
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he's from Clarksville.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know Trent Hassel. He went to Austin P.
Trent. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
I met him.
Yeah, he was on the. That was him on the. Was it? I don't even.
It was the Timberwolves.
I don't fucking know, man. I'm bullshitting.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I asked him if I could borrow some money.
Huh?
I asked him if I could borrow some money.
What the fuck did he say? He probably just looked at you crazy.
Yeah, he's like, nah, man, I'm broke. I was like, nigga, I just saw that deal you signed.
What, you hit him with the Dave Chappelle?
Yeah. Yeah, I looked over my shirt. Of course, there wasn't nothing there, so he just kind of walked off. But I don't know. But it'll definitely be interesting next year seeing what happens. Hopefully it can be a better season than it was last year, because my God, that was atrocious to watch to me.
Yeah, I can't lie to you, bro. I've been feeling that way for the past like 5 years. You know, it's just I be looking at my phone more than I be watching TV now when the games are on.
Yeah. Shoot, really just don't even want to watch the game until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, at this point, like, at one point, it was like I was only watching NBA, like, Thursday nights just to see EJ, Kenny, and Charles and Shaq.
Yeah.
And it's like, I watch their little segment, then I click off. I start watching something else until halftime. Then after halftime, start watching something else, and then maybe I'll go back on the fourth quarter, depending on if the score's close. But I don't know. It's just atrocious to watch right now. Of course, they're not gonna be social justice warriors this year.
Yeah, because you know that money started to run out, so they had to get rid of that.
Lowest ratings ever for the finals. Yeah, because they had no excuse for it, because last year they tried to make the excuse with the Toronto Warriors. They're like, oh well, it's because LeBron ain't in the finals. And this year, and that was a low finals like too.
Yeah.
And then this year the finals were even lower. It was, I can't remember, what was it, like something like only like 5 million people were watching it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, really bad.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see a finals get lower ratings than the 07 final. That was the worst finals ever. I remember I remember watching ESPN around that time. I can't remember who it was. I think it was who's that black dude with the glasses that had that show, the black light skinned dude.
Stuart Scott?
Nah, the light skinned dude with glasses. He be on the show with Jamel Hill. He said a
Oh, Michael Smith.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I don't ever want to see highlights from this finals ever again. This is the worst finals ever.
It was pretty bad. Pretty terrible.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm averaging 20 and 10. What else you want? Yeah, that was an ugly finals. Like, terrible. But we'll see if this year can be better. Of course, I'm sure they're trying to get their finals dream of the Lakers versus the Nets.
You know it's going to happen. They're going to pull all types of strings to make that happen.
Yeah.
So many narratives.
Yeah. You think?
I just hope LeBron doesn't run away from KD this time.
You already know that's going to happen. You already know. He ran from the first finals they played, what was it, 2017? Yeah. He didn't run from him. He just got Jade up in his face.
Yeah.
But the 2018 one, he definitely ran. Like, he was like, he learned his lesson. He let J.R. Smith get Jade up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, to me, LeBron's never guarded the best player on the team. And people give him way too much credit for that Derrick Rose defense.
I give it to him. He was playing good defense, but yeah, it was more of a team effort thing.
Well, Derrick Rose couldn't shoot.
Yeah.
Like, you do what Derrick Rose is going to do. He's going to come up, do his little crossover, then try to get to the hole, which is going to work on pretty much 90% of the league.
Yeah.
Because nobody was quick as him or as strong as him. And, yeah, he just ran into a brick wall. But, anyway, hopefully this season can be a little bit better. We'll see what happens. I guess I'll tune in for a little bit this year. Because, man, that was just atrocious last year. Very, very atrocious. You got any more comments about this?
Nah, I'm just looking forward to seeing a good season.
Well, yeah. And that brings us to the end of another episode. Like I said at the beginning of it, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel, which is the Two Different Styles channel, aka your girl's favorite show. And that way we keep bringing this great content. And we're out of here. Nope.
Yep.
Everybody got choices.